Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing platform and I thank you for being part of this program. Wherever you are joining us from, I appreciate you for joining us on this platform and helping us to grow the platform. Please like and share the program on your platform, share to family and friend, share to everyone that is close to you. Remember, this platform where you are watching this program is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a place where we bring information that has to do with the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, a place where we bring information coming from the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. In this platform, we say things the way they are and we expose the war that is ongoing in Biafran territory as we speak, the blackmail and propaganda against Biafrans. We expose all of it in this platform. Today is the 25th of July, 2024, and we are once again here to give you update on what is going on in the contraption called Nigeria. And today, I'm going to share with you a video revealing the latest propaganda they are pushing against the Biafran people. Even when the Biafrans have said that they will not be part of any street protest, Biafrans has made it very clear. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Exile have said it in clear terms that the Biafran people will never ever participate in anything called street protest in that contraption or any protest that has to do with Nigeria. We already have our own protest that we conducted for the past 3 years, and we have another protest coming which is going to last for 4 days. And yet, the Zoological Republic continue to drag the Biafran people into their illegitimate protest that they want to conduct. We are not part of it, and we will never be part of it. They should deal with it however they want to deal it. And remember, our Prime Minister have won. If any life of Biafran is taken in this protest, they are going to pay a heavy price. I want you to watch this very video I'm about to play closely. You are going to learn a lot, and you're going to see how the Zoological Republic is trying to drag Biafra into their illegitimate government protest. Let's watch.
Bayo Ononuga, the special advisor on information and strategy to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has come under heavy criticism after he alleged that the supporters of Peter Obi are planning to cause mayhem across the country and that he should be held responsible for anarchy. Bayo made the claim in a post on X and also stated that the protest planners are also the same people who were instigated by Nnamdi Kanu to launch destructive NSAS protests in Nigeria in October 2020. His tweet reads in part, revealed, Peter Obi's supporters are the people planning mayhem in Nigeria. Obi should be held responsible for anarchy. They are the people spreading the hashtags "End Bad Governors," Tinubu must go, and Revolution 2024. They are not Democrats, but anarchists. They are attempting to call out our people via propaganda because their messiah, Peter Obi, failed to win the presidency in the 2023 election. As bad losers, they don't have the patience to wait for another election in 2027. They would rather destabilize Nigeria by staging a civilian coup against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me take this response from EJ. He wrote, Sir, it is important to acknowledge that Nigerians are experiencing frustration at this time. Yes, there are individuals who will continue to feel discontent after the 2023 election, but that shouldn't be the focus now. The government should prioritize finding solutions to the economic difficulties in the country and show empathy towards the struggles of its people. The Constitution guarantees the right to peaceful protest, which is essential for a healthy democracy. The people should be allowed to do that. Destructive protests, however, I do not support. Well, another user there wrote, he actually posted a video, and I'll play that video, but he wrote, this was Tinubu calling on Nigerians to come out during Jonathan's regime. Let's take a look at that video.
But they will forget the other one. That is what they are doing. With your money. Not enough that they are stealing from our children tomorrow for lack of investment in education. They are still embezzling the retirement benefit of hardworking Nigeria, including our grandfathers. They are stealing the port, the treasury. not even leaving some coins for us to war with. Let them be out. Out now.
All right, that is our president. I was a president in 2014 calling, protests are fundamental rights.
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
Egbobayo Nodunga to be a propagandist.
Oh, wow.
I have a lot of respect for him based on the work he did and in the struggles in this country. But the propagandist nature, I didn't know that part of him. He's just spreading propaganda. And we would like him to substantiate with empirical facts that is actually Peter Obi camp. And if he doesn't substantiate with empirical facts, Dr. Bati, you're the lawyer, I think he should be sued. Secondly, the one that hurt me the most is he went to mention the likes of them, what's it called, Professor Patutomi, that had been busy in a fellowship in America, that he was also part of those that are trying. So this is just propaganda. Why is it that those, I repeat, that protested heavily against Jonathan hate protest today? I'll take you back. There's a tweet as made. You see, Twitter has too much receipts. By Bayo Onuga on the 9th of January 2012. You know, as at then, the subsidy protests were still on, Occupy Nigeria. He tweeted, "Songs of protest sent to me by Omotunde Murtala Bello. So inspiring. Sing it if you speak Yoruba." These were people that were excited about protest in 2012. All I just needed to do was to go check his Twitter. So the question is, what changed? The parameters were empirically better under Jonathan than it is today. As at Jonathan's time, Nigeria was about one of the top 5 investment destinations in Africa. As at Jonathan's time, the economy was well close to 500 billion GDP. Today it has halved to 251 billion GDP. As at Jonathan's time, unemployment rate was not the way it is high today. As at Jonathan's time, we did not have well over 34% inflation. So pound for pound, all the parameters, as at Jonathan's time, if you go and check, the likes of the big companies that are living in Nigeria today were declaring bigger profits. And when they had that protest that they shut this country down for 2 weeks, nobody died. There was never a time that the military that was stationed around the Ganifawa Emi Square area went to shoot protesters. In fact, the only person that died was the overzealous police officer that shot somebody called Demola around Yaya Baton. That was the only incident we recorded. But look at what happened in NSAS. Look at all of this. All the time they kept on protesting and making this country ungovernable. Jonathan never for once said, please don't do it. Everybody had a right to protest.
That is it.
So why is it that now that the country is, all the indices are bad, these same people, this same Mr. Bayo Onuga that tweeted a song of protest sent to him by Murtala Bello on the 9th of January 2012, finds it difficult and start to blame all sorts of people. Anyway, the Labour Party has responded to him. They said, don't have it. Obi too as well. If he has the facts that it's actually Obi, he should bring out the empirical facts. Yeah. If he doesn't, he should be sued. Can't a government spokesman be sued?
Dr. Bati can answer that question. A quick comment from you, and then we'll just take
I think in terms of just throwing that line of it's being propaganda. Number one, the reason for that protest is that Nigerians, according to reports, want to protest the hardship and the high cost of living. So the question as to where the Mr. Peter Obi conversation comes in is, Peter Obi increased the price of fuel and the attendant effect on Nigerians. Is it the one that's the determining factor of how much a bag of rice and a bag of gari is in the market? Is it the one that has ensured, that hasn't made the this student loan come to pass? Is it the one that has made transportation costs skyrocket without CNG buses, even though that is an ongoing conversation? So it is almost moving away from the real issues and pointing fingers at what is not. Yeah. Let them face the real concerns of Nigerians, which is that Nigerians are suffering a being power. That is what people want them to address. If they can address it, perhaps there will be no protest, not pointing fingers at the gentleman.
You have had a discussion on their own conventional media. When we say Nigeria is irredeemable, this is part of it. You can see how they are trying to push the narrative towards the Biafran people, even when Biafrans have made it clear that we are not part of the zoo. In every instances, they always try to create ethnic tension. There is no love. They do not love each other. There is nothing like Nigeria. There is no unity of purpose. It is about, everybody is about its own self. Every region is about its own self. This is why we are calling for disintegration of the zoo. It is not a call out of hatred, but to save life, to allow people live like human. That is why we are asking for disintegration of the zoo. You can see clearly. A protest that was meant to strengthen the economy of the country and make people live like human beings. They are pushing it to become a tribal issue. You can hear the debate in their own studio. This is why we don't want to be part of them, and we will never be part of them. I want to share with you another video that is going to blow your mind. I might not agree with everything she's saying, but I think she made a sense in this very one. Let us hear what this Aisha has to say.
When person hear not be mouth to the teller. So person will say he head, he no go use him brain. They go help and use that brain. Well. And when they don't use that brain finish, your body go tell her. They go hear well. She all of us the gather suffer. And I pity say only you get some certain people will go suffer. That I remember there was a video I did. I probably will look for that video and attach it. I did that video. I think that was 2022, where I said voting for Igbo person. No, voting for Peter Obi. It's not voting for Igbo people. It's voting for the most competent. And that there were a lot of people who were like, oh, we show the Igbos, we show the Igbos. They will not vote Peter Obi, they will show the Igbos. I say, look, if there is any tribe in Nigeria that can withstand any kind of suffering that Nigeria will, I say it's the Igbo person. Why? They have already seen the wars of Nigeria. The war, they starved them. Did they not starve and kill how many million people? So they are used to that. They've built it. They have tenacity. They've built. Is it the one that they know, the one where they don't even get food for house? Where the food where they go eat tomorrow morning, no day inside house. The person gas to go out and do odd job to feed house. Now they say one show another person. If wahala come, how you want to do? Even during riot, when we say they do riot from morning to night. By evening, no food to eat. When they see them, you know when people close shop, there is coffee, or you will see everybody go. They like say the person they want run mad. Now they say you want to show Igbo people. I laugh in 10G. Because 5G, I know 5G too small. I laugh in this account. I laugh in 10G. Let me laugh again. Oh. Anyway, let me go to.
You have heard from Aisha, and I believe you know that she has just stated the fact. What she just said is just the fact. If there are any tribe that can withstand any situation in that country from Nigeria, it is the Biafrans. They have seen it all. What else are they going to do against Biafran they have not done in the past? They have taken us to all levels. We have seen war, we have seen hunger, we have seen death to the highest level. What else are they going to do? But unfortunately, we have taken up our steps to get out of the zoo. We have made up our mind to walk out of the zoo, and there is no going back. I thank God today that Chukwu Okigaba have given us a man who is strong and formidable, a man whose heart is as hard as steel, a man who can be able to take us to the promised land. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. And there is nothing any man can do to make us stop asking for our freedom. It is either freedom or nothing. There is nothing else we expect from the zoo. There's nothing else we are asking from anybody anywhere. All we want is our freedom. And we will continue to support the Biafra Republic of Exile until we are free. Prepare for the coming 4 days sit at home. It is mandatory. It does not matter what they say or what they do. We already have our own method of protest, which is the sit at home. The 4 days sit at home starting from the 29th, 30th, 31st, and again 2nd of August. We should all prepare and be ready. And for those who are in the area that is affected today, that the Zoological Republic military are taking lives and destroying properties, be patient. our Prime Minister have given order that the defense force will defend you. And it's not going to last for too long. Very soon, we will all rejoice and every one of us will be free from the captivity of the Zoological Republic. Do not shake. Don't be distracted. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. We move.